Hey everybody, just doing a quick live stream. Hopefully it's quick. I hope everybody is well, but I do want to throw a few things out there regarding this channel, which is my channel. Um, if you watch any of the videos and you like the videos, you have any questions, concerns, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can hit the little bell as well, or you can send me an email. This is my private email for this particular channel. Nobody will get a hold of your information, I promise you that. I've had this channel for a while, just started uploading and doing live streams. So if you have anything that you want to share, anything like that, subscribe, hit the bell, so when I go live, I am live with you, you are live with me, and we can get everything started that way. The email address is zakarah@gmail.com. Basically, zakara@gmail.com. zakarah. So, now that that's out, let's do this. There was something on my mind that I've been dealing with for some time. Reading on it, doing my research, doing my digging, and it reverts back. Sorry, I can't speak well. It reverts back to what I've been talking about in previous videos with the depression and the sadness and the secluding. I've been there, so I can really speak on it. It is more than one way to have depression. It is either mental, it is emotional, sometimes it is a combo of both. Now, running from whatever the situation is, running from the depression, the sadness, we all do that. It happens, we're human. But to self-medicate, that's not okay. To shut down and basically close yourself off from everybody, that's not okay. But we do that because we're human. But what I did is that I let it take me to an extreme. I was rude to people, I was disconnected, I had no remorse, no feeling, no emotion, no nothing. And now that I've gotten past that, I've had to go back over what I've done, what I've said. And I've said it once in a video, I'll say it again. Everybody that I verbally attacked, I do apologize. That was not meant for you. I shouldn't have done it, but I didn't know how to reach for help. So I felt like I had to go through everything alone, which I see now that I don't. And I want to thank you all for being there for me and seeing me through that. But I do want to give a special shout out to a very well-known blogger. She is awesome. I don't know if she'll ever see this. I don't know if she'll ever get that message that I sent to her. But just in case she does get it, Tasha K, thank you. You have given me a whole new outlook on life. And I want to thank you for giving me the strength and the courage to actually get on camera and talk. Because a lot of people are going through something, and like millions of people, we keep it to ourselves. But that is going to go into another video. So I just hope and pray that everybody that's going through a sad depression, an emotional depression, a mental depression, a violent depression, I've had them all. No, it's not fun. No, it's not safe. And I really wish these videos would reach everybody that is going through that. It can be a real scary thing, honestly, to be completely honest. Even though we're going through it, it can really be scary because the depression acts by itself. We're just basically the vessel it acts through. And a lot of people self-medicate. I did that. A lot of people get violent, did that. A lot of people lash out, did that. A lot of people shut down and seclude, done that. Now, like I've said in a previous video, this comes from not knowing how to ask for help, not knowing where to reach. Nobody wants to feel belittled. Nobody wants to feel like, oh, haha, now I told you all of my business, you're going to laugh at me. It's a human reaction. We all get it at some point or another. But even if you have to reach a friend, a family member, a significant other, talk to them, because nobody really knows what's going on inside. Reach for them. If they extend a hand, reach for their hand. Let them know, let them in. Because if you just keep yourself shut down, secluded, and basically cut off, nobody's ever going to know. Nobody's ever going to know. So I'm begging you, do not walk down the same path I walked down for 5 years. I was self-medicating. I was saying that I'm okay when really on the inside I was screaming. So if I could save anybody from that, I will, because it's not fun. It's not comfort. But before I go further into my emotions regarding that, I just want whoever sees this video, please, this is something new for me. And again, I want to thank Tasha K for giving me the strength, the courage to put my face out there, to put my voice out there. Because, it's not just on this end for ranting and raving, not for me. This is a way to reach people that have either gone down that road, traveled down that path, who are currently in that situation. If I could help you in any way to get through it, to get past it, to keep seeing your glasses half full, I'm gonna try. But that's not what this video was supposed to be about. It was just laying on me, and I want everyone to know that goes through depression, sadness. There are two main differences. One version of depression is emotional. That's what I dealt with first. Then it was mental. So if those two are basically colliding and you can't grip it and control it and see yourself through, it's going to really throw you through a flaming loop. But we're going to talk about that in later videos. But this was supposed to be a video to pay Tasha K great thanks, and just to really put out there that I am very thankful, because for so long I just remained quiet out of fear that somebody that knows me is going to get a hold of my videos. Somebody's going to, try to twist my words and say I said this. You know what? If that is your ultimate goal, by all means. I'm not going to sit here and, stay in my cave, because I'm really not one of those people that makes eye contact with the camera, because I'm not actually talking to the camera. I'm talking to everybody that will see these videos. And yes, I will talk about what I see going on around me in society. I will talk about things that might ruffle a few feathers regarding political views. But no matter what I'm talking about, it's my personal view. It has no effect on, what you all may think or what, someone has done specifically. I react and speak based on my point of view only. So you can comment, you can email me, you can, we can do so much, but that is my ultimate goal with all of my videos. And yes, I will get silly sometimes. That's me. When I am not working, or even when I'm working, I'm silly. So I myself have started looking at the glass half full. But I want to touch back on a subject from my previous video. If you have someone that is always negative in your life, in your circle, a coworker, friend, family member, significant other, take a step back and just observe. Don't say anything. Don't point fingers. Don't accuse. And please, because I've had this done to me, please do not become a doctor in 10 minutes. Don't try to diagnose somebody. Just be human. Be who you are, minus the diagnostic, okay? Don't analyze them. Just sit back and hear, listen to what is being said. You can even watch body language. You don't always have to attack. Whoever is in your life that's so negative, close your mouth and open your ears. Listen to why they're so negative. Let them talk to you about the past, the present. It might be a fear. It might be their comfort zone. But do not judge them at all. Because nobody on this planet is perfect. No matter what we do, we're not going to be perfect. So, listen. First step, listen. Because it might not be something that you knew. And I'll give you a prime example of that. And this is just a little bit of my personal information. It was exactly 10 years ago. It started 10 years ago. I had a friend / coworker. She asked me if I can stay with her for a while so I could watch her kids for her. Now, 22, I'm just like, cool. Yay, I'm getting out of the house. I'm getting a chance at real freedom. I can say, do whatever I want, and I don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm disrespecting somebody. That's what I thought. So, a few weeks into it, going into about a month, maybe a month and a half, she had her, I don't even know what to call him at this point. I don't know. But she was in a relationship with a guy that apparently has a taste for me. And, I ignored it because at that time I was 22. I was not trying to be around anybody. I didn't want to have anything to do with anybody. If it didn't make me money, it was just like, you know what? Nope. But getting back to it, long story short, I ended up drinking a lot because I was just getting past losing my grandmother. And my grandmother was my rock. She was my rock. She was my shelter. She was my strength. And I lost her. So I still haven't really dealt with that. And that was 10 years ago. So I ended up at their house. And that night, going into the next morning, I drank so much. I've never met anybody that can drink as much as I could and still be okay the next morning. I don't know. But instead of getting up and taking a shower, brushing my teeth like I normally do, I just laid there, face down, facing the pillow, not moving. That is the very first time I experienced rape. I've never addressed it. I didn't know how. And for that to have happened to me personally, it felt like everything I was, everything I was going to be, was just shredded and burned. I still won't go into detail with my family, but the person that did this, I don't know how, has found a way to contact me. And now at 32, I have no obligation to anybody, especially him. I thought we were friends, but friends don't do that to each other. I mean, he would leave work, come back early, we sit, hang out, play video games, we drink, and then you take it upon yourself to see me laying flat on my stomach on the couch and like, boom, all right, cool, I'm in. No. I don't care who you are, what language it is, what country you're in. Once somebody says no, it's done. You should not continue. But lucky for me, I don't know what told me to do this the night before. I literally slept with my knife under my pillow. I should not, let me step out of personal. People should not feel the need to sleep with anything under their pillow to protect themselves from another person. They should not. But in this case, something told me the night before, put it under the pillow. I mean, you literally destroyed not only my clothes, but you destroyed me mentally. And I kept allowing it to stay with me because that was me trying to protect myself from feeling. And I still, to this day, on a certain level, I still hold on to that because I feel like everybody can see it when they look at me. So I have kept my distance from people. And to this day, without seeing him, I can see his face. Clear as day. And it's been 10 years. So there's nothing that can be done. Not legally, should I say. So, the scary thing is, he knows my car. And we have been face to face at least 3 times. And that was almost 3 years ago. Literally face to face. When I heard his voice, I literally froze. So I can understand why anyone would want to keep that to themselves. I've been on the receiving end of it. And that hurt more than anything. It still hurts because I will not tell my family. Because I don't want them to hurt for me. sorry, I'm trying to hold it in. But if you are a victim of this, please do yourself a favor. Let it be known as soon as possible so you don't have to go through the next 5, 10, 20 years wearing this blanket of shame. I have gone through some extremes to try and just erase that from my mind, and I can't. I used to, after all of that happened, I would take bleach showers. I would literally have my shower gel in a bottle, and then I would pour bleach in the bottle, shake it up, and just shower that way. I felt like the lowest, dirtiest form of a human being. And to a point today, I still do. Because I didn't say anything. I didn't deal with it. I just ran from it. That put me in a combo of depression. It was mental and emotional that I'm still dealing with to this day. But I found a better way to handle it. Do I wish I could erase it? Yes. But I've been tested after that because, according to what I've been reading, HIV 1 and 2 can be in the body up to 6 months without any signs, without even being noticed. So what I did after that, I waited 6 months, I got tested. And then another 6 months, I got tested again. Another 6 months, I got tested again. But here's the thing. The HIV virus 1 and 2 can be in the body up to 10 years. And nothing happens. I guess, by the grace of God, nothing happened to me. But that still does not excuse what was done in no way, shape, form, or fashion. So if you or someone you know has been a victim of rape, please be there. Help them. I didn't have any help because I didn't say anything to anybody. And that is from the mental depression, because I completely shut down. There was no talking to me, no calling me, no texting me. I don't want to be around you. And that is still sticking with me today. I live by myself. I don't want to be around people. I don't want anyone around me. My trust in people is little, if there at all. So don't be like me. Don't put yourself in that situation of having to carry something that you don't have to carry by yourself. But I want to get back to a lighter note because I have done enough crying over that already. And crying, honestly, does not make anything better. It doesn't make it go away. But sometimes we have to. Anyway. And I think I talked about this in a past video. I'm not exactly sure. If I did, email me and say, hey, you talked about that before. Move on. Okay, I got you. I was trying to actually do this live on my laptop, but my laptop I guess, is not compatible with the program, so I'm just like, phone it is. Okay. But I wanted to share something else with you. And this is probably going to make a few people angry. And that's not my goal. That is not my goal. I just want my personal views and opinions to get out regarding this because I'm seeing the trend happen more and more. And I'm not understanding why or what it is. So we're going to jump right into it. Tax season. Everybody wants to go crazy with the new cars, this and that. My thing is, and if you can continue the pattern throughout the year, congratulations. But this is one thing I am having a hard time understanding. Why do you wait until tax time to go run and get